All right, you guys, this is Rosalie, and my heart's pretty heavy to share with you about her because she is literally one of the most gentle, kind goats I've ever had. This is how she is all the time, just kind and gentle. The problem is she's pushing to 11 or 12 right now. I actually don't know her age. Based on her teeth and their poor condition, that's what I'm putting her at. And she had a baby this year, and last year she had a baby and had a hard time recovering. This year we gave her one more chance to have a baby and see how she recovered. She's recovering even slower this year. What happens after she has a baby, because she has a hard time getting her nutrition with her teeth, we don't milk her, we don't have her do that part, but this is a ranch. We have to pay the bills. We have to have animals that pull their weight and that we love, and at the same time we're ranchers. And so now I'm struck with this position that I'm in of knowing that Rosalie is potentially just getting too old to have babies or to recover, and her general health is just low because she just can't get in the nutrition. So let me explain to you how basically a healthy goat dies. How a healthy goat dies is that their teeth get so worn that they can't chew their cud anymore. And when they can't chew their cud, they can't get nutrition out of their food. So they eat a lot of food, but they just kind of waste away. And she's showing some of those signs. She's losing hair on her back. She's really skinny. She's still eating just as well, and she's having difficulty recovering. I've looked at her teeth, and yes, there's the problem. She's missing a lot of them. She's not chewing the cud. So the only choice I have to do with Rosalie right now, come here, sweetie. The only choice I have to do with Rosalie right now is to give her a special MASH diet where I actually feed her something that she doesn't have to chew up. So I can actually feed her grain. Go on, Whisper. I can actually feed her grain, and I can feed her chaff hay in a mix. And I can keep her alive for another couple years doing that because she's going to be nutritionally sound enough. But we're a ranch again. So I've done that before. It's very expensive in comparison to feeding a normal goat. And it's also super time consuming. And so when we're in a ranch, I'm probably going to have to make a difficult decision with her to put her down if she can't recover on her own. And honestly, I don't have the resources to keep around a goat that isn't kind of doing their job. And so her final blessing, my goal is to try to help her recover. We got poop samples, so we know that it's not parasites. We know that her overall nutrition plan, everything is accurate. We know we're not dealing with parasites. I know I'm dealing with teeth, which is nothing we can do about at this point. So I need to basically make the decision on when now to help her not lose all her dignity and be in such rough shape that she actually dies of natural causes, which I don't think is a very fair decision to make with a goat like this. Just know, you guys, you have an option with an older goat to try to keep them alive. It's the MASH that I described. And as a rancher, if you have to make the decision to feed a family with a goat like this that is on her last legs, but she still has one last contribution to make. And I truly believe these animals know that stuff. I do. I just think they think of their role as the eventuality is that they end up feeding something, and they're more peaceful with that than we are. I just think they are. I think they kind of know that stuff. But this will be a goat that'll be really hard for me to put down, and hopefully I don't have to do it for 2 years, but my senses are telling me that she's just going to have a hard time recovering, and I don't want her to waste away. So I hope you find that helpful. This is a tough subject. Please be kind. Also know that I've evaluated her in every way in terms of her health, so there's no check that we haven't checked off the box. She's just getting old. So thanks for listening. I hope you find that helpful. Marc Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.